Welcome to the 39 ChatGPT prompts to get better negotiation results. My name is Rolf de Groot. I'm the co-founder of Procurement Tactics, and I'm also the one who created the ChatGPT and AI in Procurement course. In this video, we will go over how to use ChatGPT, how to deal with privacy, and then of course the ChatGPT prompts. So, how to use ChatGPT. On the right side of the screen, you can see I already pulled up ChatGPT. And then we will be using that to illustrate an example of this file. So, how to use the prompts in this file? Well, most of the prompts are built in two parts. There's a first part between brackets, and that is where you should give clear input to ChatGPT to describe your situation as detailed as possible, and you should do this to get the best output. And then the second part, after the brackets, you give ChatGPT the command or ask it a question. And I will give you an example in a bit. Now, if there's only one thing you remember for this video, is that giving more details to ChatGPT is actually really helpful. So the more details you put in, the better the output will be. However, what is really important is that you should be really careful with entering sensitive information. So never mention any confidential information such as suppliers you're working with. So let's say you are working with Coca-Cola, please rephrase it to soda X before you put it into ChatGPT. Now let's really talk about the prompts. So we'll start with an example. I'm a senior procurement manager for a mid-sized tech company, Tech Genius. We are negotiating a contract renewal with our primary hardware supplier, Electroparts Limited, a multinational corporation known for its bargaining powers. Our company, Tech Genius, is looking to purchase 10,000 units of a specific hardware component over the next year. Our primary goal is to secure a unit price that is 15% lower than our current contract, due to budget constraints, without compromising on the quality or the delivery timelines. Additionally, we're interested in potentially extending the warranty period from 1 to 2 years. The current market price for this component is slightly above what we're paying now, but given the volume of our order and the long-standing relationship with Electroparts Limited, we believe there's room for negotiation. Electroparts Limited, on the other hand, has recently invested heavily in R&D and is looking to stabilize its income sources. While they are likely keen on retaining our business, we anticipate some pushback on the price due to increased R&D costs. They might also propose some newer models of the component at a higher price, arguing the benefits of the latest technology. So this is the input of the prompt, and then the actual prompt or the question we ask ChatGPT is, what should be my negotiation strategy? So I just copied this prompt and I will be pasting it and I will put it into ChatGPT on the right side of the screen. Now this will take a while to type, and as you just saw, I'm using GPT-4, which is the premium version of ChatGPT. Now there's no need to be panicked if you're using the free version of ChatGPT. The free version of ChatGPT actually is also really nice. However, I've noticed since I switched to the premium version that the output of ChatGPT is just a bit better. And it's tough to explain why, but what we are seeing is that it feels like ChatGPT is better able to understand your underlying requests based on what you're typing. So ChatGPT does really seem to get a really good feeling of what it is that you're actually after, and therefore the output is also just more helpful. Now on the right side you see ChatGPT is currently giving us a negotiation strategy, what we asked for. And as you can see on the left side of the file, we have a lot of prompts that you can use. And they are split into several categories. So negotiation preparation, negotiation strategy, negotiation tactics, role-playing, and follow-up prompts. Now, the first 28 prompts are all in a similar structure. So you put in information and then you ask it a question. However, in the end, it gets interesting. With the role-playing prompts, this is really for you to practice any potential negotiation and rehearse it with ChatGPT. It's a really nice thing to do, and I would definitely recommend you to practice with this. What I'm interested in right now is to use some follow-up prompts to get a better understanding of what it is that we want to know. So here ChatGPT is wishing us good luck and it's ending its conversation, which means we can ask it a follow-up question. So what I'm thinking of would be interesting. What potential risks do you foresee in this approach? So let's ask it that. Potential risks. And in the end, here, I think this is where the true power of ChatGPT is, because unlike Google, which forgets your previous prompt, ChatGPT remembers it. So you can just ask on follow-up questions, and it will understand what you're talking about. So right now we just asked a simple question, but ChatGPT understood that we're referring to the previous conversation, and it will dive deeper in there. Now, this is where ChatGPT really is quite powerful, and I would recommend you to play with this and to keep on asking follow-up questions. And actually also putting in more details could really help. So for example, here we are asking ChatGPT about the potential risks it foresees in this approach, but we could also mention that we are competing with a big competitor who is also talking about the same type of purchase. Or we can mention that there are other potential suppliers we've also talked to, and we might want to use that information as our BATNA to pressure our current supplier. So adding in more details does really help to get a better output of ChatGPT. So as we see that ChatGPT is wrapping up, I hope you, this video gave you some information about what is possible with ChatGPT and how you should use this file. Now, if you want to learn more, then I would definitely recommend you to have a look at our ChatGPT and AI in procurement course. It is in the templates on the last slide. You can click on the orange text, which will bring you to the page with more information. If you have any questions about this, definitely reach out to us. You can send us an email to team@procurementtactics.com, or you can look us up on LinkedIn and send us a message there. I hope this was helpful to you. If you have any feedback, feel free to let us know. And other than that, I wish you a really nice day. Bye-bye.